Fusion is the process that powers the stars, and our own star, the Sun. It brings together light elements, light atoms, like hydrogen, and creates heavier elements, and in doing that, it produces energy. In STEP, we will capture that energy and convert it into electricity. The plants that we're proposing to be built in Goole will be to contain the hydrogen-like fuel in fusion conditions to produce the energy and demonstrate that we can deliver net electricity to the grid. It will hold this fuel at temperatures that are 10 times the temperature at the centre of the Sun with a system of magnetic fields. This is something that we routinely do at the National Fusion Lab at Culham Science Centre in Oxfordshire. JET, which is at the Culham Science Centre, is the most advanced fusion reactor that we presently have in the world, and it has already demonstrated significant amounts of fusion energy, but not to commercial scale. The idea is that we will take what has been developed at JET and other fusion experiments around the world and demonstrate that fusion can work on a commercial scale.
We are delighted that the site in Goole has been shortlisted down to the last 5 sites for the STEP fusion facility. It is a really exciting opportunity for us to be involved in. If our site is chosen, it will create a large boost for the economy, including thousands of jobs when the plant is up and running, but also within the supply chain and during the 10-year construction at the site.
So Goole has got a lot of skills and infrastructure that's very relevant for fusion, uniquely positioned, I would say. It's got the docks, and they're really important for getting the big large-scale components into the site. It's also got the wider transport infrastructure, the motorways, the airport nearby. It's got a lot of skills, both in the region, but also the wider region of Yorkshire and Humber, the universities and the various research organisations and the industry in the region. One of the biggest things that Goole has, though, is its position on the Humber estuary. The Humber estuary has this really ambitious vision to become carbon zero, and this resonates very strongly with fusion energy, which is itself a carbon zero energy source. Integrating fusion in with wind, carbon sequestration, bio, hydrogen economy, all of these things are planned within the Humber estuary. Integrating fusion in with those will give a very powerful portfolio of zero carbon energy technologies.
This catalyst for growth will develop the infrastructure in the region to facilitate the requirements for the STEP programme and beyond. We have access to a vast skills and experience base across the Yorkshire and Humber to facilitate the development of STEP. And we plan to create an engaging programme to inspire our children early, creating ambition and excitement in this industry. The jobs that will be on offer throughout the development period will range from highly skilled roles within the fusion energy sector to construction, and will facilitate the whole programme of activity associated with STEP.
A perfect storm is about to happen in Goole. I think we have got the rail links, we've got the motorway links, and we've got the river links. It all has come together at the right time for Goole and for the residents of Goole.
Fusion is safe. It's a very hard thing to make happen. You've got to bring your fuel to a very high temperature. So if anything goes wrong, the fuel cools down really quickly and there is no way to sustain the reaction. You cannot get a runaway reaction from fusion. The waste that is created from fusion is associated with some of the components within the facility that become activated. The majority of this will be low-level waste, which is the same category as the activated waste which comes from hospitals, for example. So the world has been trying to make fusion happen for some 60 years now. It is really challenging, but we've come a long way in those 60 years. We, the international community, have come a long way in 60 years, and we are now on the edge of making it happen. The design of the fusion device that we're proposing for Goole is something that's been pioneered in the UK. Goole can be the first to deliver fusion power, and if Goole is the first to deliver fusion power, it will be the envy of the world.
I think I will feel absolutely delighted that that is happening on my doorstep. We have got a brand new fusion energy, which will be the first in the world. How exciting! How can you not be excited about something that good? I'd be delighted to be standing there watching all that happen.
There are a number of projects already taking shape in the area, which will link in well with the STEP programme, including the development of a new heat and steam network utilising waste heat from local industrial sources, the construction of a new business centre with office accommodation and conference space, and an R&D innovation facility in partnership with the University of Birmingham, focusing on robotics, autonomous systems and decarbonisation of railways. If we are successful in our bid for the STEP programme, it will be of great economic and environmental benefit for not just the local Goole area, but would position the whole of the UK to be a global leader in the delivery of the fleet of fusion power stations around the world beyond this STEP programme. This is a new era for energy. STEP would form the new horizon for energy production.